All right, coming up next, the main event, a matchup for the UFC lightweight division title. All right, here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, making his way to the octagon and looking to lead as the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. He has bided his time, waiting for this title shot. He's got the winning streak. He has the quality of opposition. Now he's fighting the #1 guy in the world. He believes he's the best. Now his opportunity to prove it, just a few minutes away. All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. This is his first title defense, so it took him a while to realize the title shot. Made good on that. Now we'll see if he can defend the belt and mute the naysayers who say that he's not really the champion until he defends this 155-pound gold. This is one of the UFC's harder belts in which to defend. If he can defend it tonight, you got to think a lot of the naysayers aren't going to have a whole lot to say. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Poirier is 9 years the elder. The rest is nearly identical. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, introducing the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Hayes.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go, early round 1. This belt as hard to retain as any in the UFC. The UFC Lightweight Championship, and there is the belt holder wearing the black and gold. We'll see if he can maintain the title here tonight against the #1 contender. As many of you know, this is his first title defense, and he has said, I have no intentions of relinquishing the title, especially to this type of contender. We'll see if he can follow up and turn those words into actions here tonight. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
Just out of range with that strike. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent. Oh, nice jab.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Oh!
Hold your ground. I need you to go forward.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Move and recover.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. It's in there deep. There you go.
Somehow stays in the fight. Back to his feet. Just missing on the high kick there.
Nice.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Dustin the Diamond Poirier. How good is that right hand? 20 seconds now remain in the round.
Big leg kick lands.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
All right. Take a seat. Great round. Here we go. I need you to go out there and do more of that. That's it.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Poirier's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Nice punch lands over the top.
The combinations are flowing.
Wow, he actually got the takedown.
All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now. Bottom fighter trying to, and he's out. Able to land the single ground strike there. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Just misses with a left hook there. Poirier gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, that is a nice huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, wow, oh! He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off.
Nicely done. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Dustin Poirier. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Hey, it happens.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is gonna have.
Over the top, this fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very bad. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Poirier's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. All right, stacked guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. He's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is just straight leg it. He's got to kick and push, because how is the opponent going to stop him from just elevating him? This is a grown man. You let him get both feet on your hips, you push away, you kick, jiu-jitsu stand-up. You know what that is, Jake.
I do.
You understand that. You know, you went to your jiu-jitsu classes. Post the hand, switch the hips, get back to your feet, get back to fight. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Here's the kick, blocked by Poirier. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, beautiful hook. Whoa! Oh! A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Oh, nice. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Poirier gets back up here. Oh!
He's in trouble. Man. Holy smokes. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
How about those 5 minutes?
That's the way to end the round. You got him hurt. Listen, and when you come out, I want you to stop.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He had him hurt.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground, sir.
Step for step.
That'll do it! Oh! And there comes the stoppage!
Oh, my goodness! What a performance!
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 26 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, hey!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might... Whoa! Oh! Able to check the high kick. Beautiful knee. Lands a big right hand early. Now goes in and secures the takedown. He's having his way with him here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable.
Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kicks. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
Making all these shots count. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, side control now. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of trends. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
5 minutes in the books.
Good job, guys. Whoa.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Beautiful. Hey, you won that round big, okay? Huge. You got to keep going out there. Keep doing the same thing. Stick to the plan.
Okay, round 2, you ready? You ready? Let's go, guys, fight.
Oh, here's the head kick, it's blocked. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Punch over the top.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Right hand punches the clinch. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Iaquinta gets tagged again. Coleman, now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Uppercut lands for him. Now they're both throwing with power. Man.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, has the guard closed here. Iaquinta gets up. He is back on the feet here. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Iaquinta's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by raging Al Iaquinta. Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Catch your breath, breathe, listen. You can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination straight down the middle. I need more of that.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Nice 1-2 there.
That one snuck in. Nice strikes.
Big right hand. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he's out!
He got him!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Hey!
All right, so there he is, the still undisputed UFC lightweight champion, and when you're taking on lightweight #1 contender types and knocking them out like this, just scary to think just how high the ceiling is for this young man.
Lightweight is the deepest division in the entire UFC, and if you can reign atop it like this young man has, it tells you how truly special he is. Congratulations on another great performance.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC lightweight division title. Well, the stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up, when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move, and as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. All right, here's the UFC lightweight champion of the world, defending his belt yet again. This has been one dominant 155-pound fighter, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is a belt that frequently changes hands. Well, it hasn't since it's been wrapped around this guy's waist, given all the skills he brings to the table. The question is, fighting a challenger like this, can he hold on to the belt? If he can, just another chapter in the greatness of one of the best lightweights this octagon has ever seen. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. McGregor is 11 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Hayes.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready? You ready?
So he won the championship fight the last time by vicious knockout. So you can expect not just a bigger gate tonight, more pay-per-view buys. This guy's Twitter following has really soared on the strength of what he was able to do in a championship setting his last time out. So he's not putting any undue pressure on himself to get the finish here tonight. But if his last performance is any indication, we could be looking at something special yet again here tonight. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, the uppercut is clean.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Just missing on the high kick there. Conor McGregor gets touched by that kick there. Oh!
Oh, he got it back!
Making all these shots count. Back to the feet. Oh, straight right. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strikes until he makes it. Stop throwing. He landed a good uppercut there.
Oh! Oh, there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, he might be out.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Trying for a submission now.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. And that will do it.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the UFC lightweight champion, and I'm not sure any 155-pounder could have held up under the onslaught here tonight. He wins the belt by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Hayes!
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend. but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, your winner by submission. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate with the corner. Big finish and a big result here tonight.